always thought that I wanted to be the person that was driving the team. I learned front of house, which was really important, and understood from customer's perspective what made a restaurant tick. I started cooking because my father, really taught me how to love food, love seasonality and love produce. And that all sort of really formed me into, I suppose, a restaurateur rather than just a cook or a manager. And that really made it possible for me to open Rockpool with the one vision to really create a world-class restaurant. The big learning curves, from Rockpool through to opening Rockpool Bar and Grill in 2006 were really, we had some restaurants that didn't work in the 90s, and I think, the great thing about failure is it teaches you about 100 times more than success does. So we really zeroed in and focused in on what those learnings were, and we recognised the things that we'd done wrong, and a lot of it was not to do with arrogance but to do with naivety. And we thought that just doing good food and great service was enough, but we learnt the hard way that you have to have the whole package to make it work. I think the most important ingredient to a successful restaurant group is really the people. So you've got to get all the things right, and it's all a given: food, service, ambience, but most importantly you've got to have the people that work for you who really understand the philosophy, they understand what you're trying to achieve, and they really embody that every day, because you can actually build these incredible places, but it's the people that bring it to life, and it's your staff that actually purvey the sense of hospitality and generosity that you intend every single time a customer sits in your restaurants. I think data is absolutely king in any industry, but the restaurant industry is so important to be able to talk to your customers, and we've found that by really being able to mine the most amount of data with our customers, we've been able to communicate with them, we've been able to see where they are, we can see where they're going, we can see their preferences, we know within our business which are the businesses that they love the most, and so we don't communicate about the whole Rockpool Dining Group, we communicate about the things that they love. Yeah, Rockpool Dining Group had a massive transformation. We had 3 businesses with 3 disparate sort of back of house scenarios going at every level. So we've spent the last, where Tom Pash has been brilliant is getting that incredible sort of back of house seamlessness across us. And so we've been able to get to a situation now where whether it's, payroll, whether it's point of sales, whether it's booking engines, whether it's websites, all the various things that drive the business, our gift card business, all the sorts of things that we do, all of our data analytics are all under one roof. Future Fit means, to me, to be able to continually focus on the customer experience, be able to continually focus on growing our staff, but always having one eye on what's happening and where you have to be relevant. I'm 62 and I learn something new every day about the industry. I learn something new about people. I certainly learned something new about food. When I was 30, I thought I knew everything there was to know about cooking. I thought I was really good. Now that I'm 62, I realise I'll never know anything about it because it's so diverse and so extraordinary. And the more mature and the more you grow, the more you realise your limitations. So I think anyone who thinks that they know it all or thinks that they can't learn anymore is really in a dangerous space. So continuing to grow, continuing to learn, continuing to encourage your staff to be politically active, to be conscious about what's going on in the world, to be thinking about sustainability, to be thinking about what the next opportunity is really important. And I think most importantly, to be able to drive people to try and do that.